Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Monday live stream. And today we are not playing Europa Universalis 5, as was discussed, honestly, for the last couple of weeks a little bit, but especially last week. We have wrapped up our EU5 run as Strasbourg, and the reason for that is because, well, a couple of different things. But the big thing is we had about 100 years worth of gameplay left, and I had wanted to try to finish and get to the end date, but I wanted to do it relatively quickly because 1.1 is currently in beta testing. It would be great to go and give that a go and just be ready for it. So the hope had been to try to finish the last 100 years fairly quickly. But for some reason, our tiny nation, which admittedly owns like half of Europe at this point, has upset a lot of people, so there's a lot of coalition wars firing. Which, A, would slow things down, although that would have been acceptable, except that currently, and this has got to be incorrect, there's no way that this makes sense. When a coalition fires, and we win, because we just beat everyone all the time, we were only able to take land from the nation that triggered the war. So if it was a tiny one-province minor, we could only take land from them at the end. No separate pieces, no taking land from other participants. Which is stupid, and would have been horribly time-consuming and all these things. So we're like, you know what, we kind of achieved our goals. Let's wrap it up. And then I thought, this week, I think we're going to do a few random games, a few random kind of let tries. I've got tons of stuff in my queue, both from Discord suggestions and codes I've gotten in email. And there's some things I would like to play and explore. And today, we're checking out a game called TURNBOUND. Now, I believe this is currently in early access. Yeah, it's an early access game that came out in January. It is rated very positively on Steam, which is nice to see. And what this is, the artwork is a little bit, to me, a little Darkest Dungeon, and so is the music a little bit, which is not a vibe I hate. And the gameplay is, I didn't realize that this was one of these asymmetrical or asynchronous PvP games, something like Super Auto Pets and things like that, where you're sort of just playing on your own in your own timing, but then when you go and do a fight, it picks like, they call it the ghosts of another player. So someone else. You're not playing in real time. These are just saved boards from other players. So you're playing against other people, but entirely at your own rate and in a way that like they have no idea who you are or what you've done or any of these things. So there's no pressure at all, which I like. It's one of the reasons I like Super Auto Pet. There was another one that I played like that I can't remember the name of. Can't recall right now. It's a little like Hearthstone Battlegrounds as well. Not exactly, because those are a little bit more real-timey, but that sort of thing. But the gameplay itself is more like, it's one of these inventory Tetris games. It's like a backpack hero. It's like one of those things, which looks a little like Inkbound. Yeah, Inkbound's got a little bit of a style like that. Is this a game about making books? No, I think you're thinking of Inkbound. Yeah, Red Rover, which is a wonderful game. So Inkbound is a very different thing, sort of a co-op. It feels like action RPG, but it's turn-based. It's actually, Inkbound is actually a brilliant game. Had lots of fun playing with my friends. Although we kind of got to the point where we felt like we just sort of had it solved. So anyway, I haven't played this at all. I haven't played it at all. I just loaded up to, get it ready for the stream, and that is it. That is all. Yeah, Inkbound's an on-brand game for that. So, excuse me. Hopefully that doesn't last. Oh, I don't have Streamlabs open. I'm like, why can't I see the subs and resubs? Because I don't have the page open properly. Let me bring that up now. We have a few viewer streaks, actually. Got some real streakers going on in the chat. There was, if I can scroll back and still see it properly. Where is it? Because then we got all the subscriptions that happened afterwards. So it's a little bit buried. Marv Dwarf's on a 15 stream streak. Oh no, there's a few others. It got pushed off of the chat. I feel so bad because I had wanted to acknowledge it. Anyway, thank you very much for the people who've been here for several streams in a row. That's always nice to see. And for the resubs, who started us off today? Finn McCool came in first with their 130-month resub. Jamrod is at a 5-year Twitch anniversary. Linuka, I think I always flip the vowels around in your name. I'm sorry. Is at 71 months. D Zodiac's at 107. Interesting game to win. If you lose, you could say TURNBOUND is a fair game. Triladder is at 95 months. Real Luckless is at 93. Yeah, time is doing that time thing. Cyberdude SDK is at 29 months. Ruben Klun's at 76. Sarge Draconis is at 96 months. Nearly at the big 100 indeed. Hard Hat is at 61 months. Scave Rat's at 132. Parduk's 71 months. Slow Golf In 31 months, we got a 1-year Twitch review from Bardo, and the real Diego coming in just now at 96 months. Okay, let's play this game. I think this is supposed to be a tutorial, which is like offline, so we'll give that. And apparently there are some bots you can play against as well. We might do that. Well, we'll do the tutorial. Presumably there's one. We'll see. Welcome, my first... What should a cat sound like? I don't know. It's like, can I do like a purr kind of sound? I don't know that I can, not without ruining my voice some more. But welcome, my furless friend. No need to be shy. I can already tell you've sensed the rewards that await. Every wish you desire can come true, if you win the game. A game so easy that even a cat can play it. You select tiles and place them on your board, and the board does the rest. I guess I hit play? Yeah, really, really cool scene here. All right. I know, big green button. Let's hit play. But first, you must embody a hero before you can go into battle. My whiskers tell me your soul is fierce and strong. I have the perfect hero for you to start with. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Every game's got a Monkey King. All right. The world's least practical top, sure. The Monkey King, a legendary immortal, overwhelms foes with relentless attacks and clever trickery, using accessories to sustain momentum and chain strikes. So a bunch of the abilities are locked right now. Presumably we'll level up and unlock them, but we've got ability Out of Thin Air. Receive a copy card that can be used to create a level 1 copy of a tile you own. Copy card. Heart Eye 1, I don't know. Merge with any tile to receive a level 1 copy of it. Okie dokie. And we have an ultimate called Like a Dragon. When Monkey King has destroyed 3 tiles, he transforms into a dragon, dealing 1 damage to all tiles. I have no idea what any of this means. Transforms into dragon, dealing 1 damage to all tiles. The dragon deals 20 damage to its target and 7 damage to all adjacent tiles. Sure, these are words. I mean, we could check these others. I'll go with the Sun King, because that's, you know, or the Monkey King, because that's what you're talking about. We've got Alice, like, from Wonderland? That is a sick outfit. And Robin Hood, which already someone in chat said is their favorite. I gotta say, that is a handsome rendition of Robin Hood. I like that. But we'll give Wukong a go, and we'll see what we do. Okay. Ooh, spooky. Oh, right, our soul is inhabiting this person. Everything starts with the shop phase, where you can buy tiles to have on your board. Purchase a tile by dragging and dropping it over your board or into the storage area. You can rotate tiles using the directional arrows, the mouse wheel, or mouse right click. Okay. So I guess I have 14 money. There you go. Current coin balance. Earn coins after each battle, with income increasing each round. Income next round, 12 coins. Okie dokie. I guess it's over 10 rounds. All right. I'm betting these are my lives over here. Oh, actually, yeah, shows your echoes, each represented by a flame. Losing a battle, remove 1 echo. Yes, but that's very cool because these, like, they look like ghostly flames, but every now and again there's a little heart, which is, of course, the universal symbol of sort of health and hit points. I wonder that. So my hero here is 5 hearts. Presumably it's the same. Then we con. So he's got what? 2 attack. Hero tile. Battle start. Gain +1 health per adjacent accessory. We love to accessorize. When an accessory on your board is destroyed, gain +1 combat power. All right. Gun. So Scavenger's Musket, its class as a weapon. I don't know, that little E? Maybe it just means accessory. Like there's a symbol in the top left corner. And it's got a 1 on the top right. Is there any way to like sticky this? I can hit E to get, okay, to toggle the keywords. I don't know what those mean, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Scavenger's Musket, so it's got 2 hit points. It hits for 3. It's got 2 ammo. When ranged weapon attacks, it consumes 1 ammo. It won't attack if it has no ammo. But then it says no ammo, gain +2 ammo. Oh, maybe it has a reload turn, so it can fire twice, spends a turn reloading, then fires twice again over and over. We've got what, a peach, an immortality peach. Battle start and destroyed. Give adjacent attack tiles +2 health. What is an attack tile? Because this is a hero. This is a musket. I mean, maybe it just means stuff that has attack as a stat. Because it itself does not have a stat. And then a Fury Gas Vial. I have those sometimes. When adjacent tile is destroyed, give adjacent attack tiles +2 power. And someone said you can reroll. I guess there I can reroll for $1. Okay, well, not knowing what I might reroll for, I don't know. We'll get a gun. So if I put it down, is it locked? Can I still move it? Presumably, I can keep moving it. All right, we got to rotate over there. Oh, it literally arrow keys, not WASD. Interesting. Okay. I could do that. I don't know. Let's take the peach, because this is going to add extra health. Like, if I did this at the start of battle... Oh, it actually shows the stat change now. Oh! Wait, why are you going to be 8? Gain +1 health per adjacent accessory. So this is an accessory. Right. This would also be, but I think I'll do a reroll. Oh, patience. We'll get to that later. Never mind! Okay, well then... I think I should do this then, because this will be adjacent to 2 accessories. This guy being adjacent to my weapon does nothing, but that way both these things will potentially boost both my guys. All right, maybe we'll do that. Is one a tile level? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's like the pool of stuff I can get to. There's help in the left corner. Cool. We'll get to that. We'll go through the tutorial. Attack tile is a... Oh, an attack tile is a purple tile. Wait. Tiles attack from upper left to right. Okay, well, hopefully the tutorial will do that. What is this? Store all tiles. So you can buy stuff that you don't necessarily have on the board right now for future plans, presumably. Okay, very reasonable. I think we'll just go. Lock shop ability. Oh, can you buy abilities? Weapon limit. Oh, can have up to 3 weapons. Token rematch. Okay, battle. Quill versus Whiskers, who has inhabited Alice. The goal of the battle is to destroy the opponent hero tile. Okay? The starting player is chosen by coin flip. To ensure fair gameplay, attack tiles are introduced in sequential order. Suspended attack tiles are clearly marked with a dedicated icon. Okay. The cat butt coin. It's all happening very fast. Okay, are the attacks random? Because I thought, oh, maybe the 2 characters will attack each other, but no. Wukong attacked the gun. Okay, your first victory, achieve 10 victories to win the run. All right. Some tiles apply their effect to tiles adjacent to them, or benefit from having tiles around them. Carefully place these to get the most out of them. Tiles can also carry keywords such as taunt, which forces the opponent to attack tiles to hit this item first. You can access a complete description of all keywords in the How to Play screen. Okay, well, out of curiosity, battle phase. That's early access, but that's, oof. Huh. Someone done fucked up pretty bad. I guess I'm not attacking the opponent's attack tile in turns. This would have been useful to know. This would have been helpful, I think. Oh, yeah. They just don't it doesn't clear itself. Okay. Yeah. All right. Ooh, what is this thing? Armor, a huddle shield. Now, oh, I was gonna say, how do the tiles unlock? I thought maybe a few tiles would unlock every round, but no, that's something else I can spend money on. Taunt, battle start, gain +1 health for each adjacent tile. Okay. We got more accessories. The Genesis Stone. Aura gives adjacent tiles +2 health. For every additional Genesis Stone on your board, gives another +1. And I like that when you mouse over this, it actually shows another one in your shop that's highlighted. That's some good UI work. Okay. Oh, wait, is this discounted? 5 is crossed out and it says 3. Maybe something randomly gets discounted all the time? So, I mean... Well, I was going to say that. Oh, you can expand your board. No kidding, I just did. I wonder if it auto-expands if I just did this. Nope, okay. But I'm not sure that that's the best place for it because it's not adjacent to very many things. So I could do this, although this is no longer adjacent to this anymore. But I still like that pairing. I could put it up here, and then the peach still wants to be there. Are these accessories? Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it too much right this second. I'm going to put more accessories. Oh, that cost me 4. But I guess I can reserve you. Oh, I can't right now. Never mind. Is there an undo? I don't see an undo button. That's insanely stupid. Oh, I just misclicked and unlocked the wrong tile? And I just have to live with it? No, that's unacceptable. That is... Because, like, the whole nature of this being an asymmetrical, like, PvP type whatever, like, nothing should be locked in until you hit battle, right? You should be able to just undo and revert. Now, I mean, if you do something, like if you restock, then no undoing that because you've obviously revealed something new, right? But unlocking of tiles and purchasing an item, that's dumb. No. What? It was one of the highest priority features in my implementation of my board game. That I made that I've talked about before, and I'll be doing some more things with it. It's reached a whole new phase of implementation now. It's really good. I just had to do a few more stress tests, and we're going to start playing it together. The very first thing I knew from the start was it is unacceptable for me to put out this game without an undo feature, and this really doesn't make any sense. But okay, in battle, attack tiles activate from top left to bottom right. In which priority? Well, maybe it'll tell me in the next one, because it's like top left, but then it does go to the right, or does it go down? Probably to the right. Targets chosen are random, good. But the game avoids hitting the same one twice in a row if it can. Cool, okay. Tiles with taunt, targeted first, yep. And then let me slow this down a little. Right, so these are all triggering. And this has got taunt and some extra health. We randomly attacked Alice. And then the gun, I like these animations, these are great. Alice has to attack the shield. And then, wait, the Alice and then the gun went? I wonder if the second player goes twice in a row. Oh no, I'm going twice. Does every weapon go? I guess, okay, maybe I missed it on the first turn. But all my attacks go, then all their attacks go? I figured it was going to be one thing attacks, back and forth. So that's a huge first turn advantage. Unless on our first turn, did only one thing go? We'll have to pay attention. You can merge tiles by dragging one identical tile on top of the other. That levels up the tile, making it twice as powerful. Oh! Boy, I really wish I could have saved the other one of my tokens there. Merging 2 level 1 tiles into a level 2 costs coins. Merge 2 level 2 tiles to reach the most powerful. Okay, so 3 is the cap. Both cases you receive a free tile. By tile, do they mean a free one of these or a free one of those? Or replace it? Well, let's find out. If I do this... Oh, it just randomly gives me something. Okay, cool. Oh, that's really funny that this is physics enabled. That's really fun. I kind of wish it had like a little momentum. Oh, there. Hey! Okay, that is way too entertaining. So I got another scavenger's musket, so we can do that as well. This does more damage and has a third ammo. And then I could level up the peach. Okay. I got another attack thing, but I still can't reserve, huh? Okay. Energy drink. When an adjacent charge tile is damaged. Charge tiles trigger a special effect when they have reached their maximum charge capacity. Okay, I don't think I've got anything with that. Okay, ring adjacent to tactiles +1 power. Right, and then I don't have enough. I have no money. So I'll tell you what, I'll just go and put the ring over here, which will give my character more hit points and more attack. It's probably some optimization we can do, but let's go. Okay. Okay, see on turn 1, only the gun attacked. I think it's possible that the person who goes first, only one of their things attacks, which is actually seems like a fairly decent balance. You hit first, but not with all your might. In round 4, 6, and 8, you'll be able to choose trinkets, which offer powerful passive effects that will boost your tiles on the board or provide additional tiles. Select a trinket to equip it. Akimbo, your weapons gain 25% more power per active identical weapon on the board. Stuff Sacrifice, whenever armor is destroyed, and we do have some and it gets targeted first, gives +2 power and +2 health to your attack tiles. Which presumably would also be my hero. I don't know if the color might just be a hint as to the style. I don't think it's a rarity here. Unyielding Assault gives your first attack the +5 power and revives it once with one... Your first attacking tile. Well, that's interesting. I kind of feel like what I want to do is rearrange things so that the gun goes first. Which, first of all, I probably should have, because Wukong doesn't hit that hard. So, like, I think... Oh, I gotta do this first. And then that becomes even more appealing, especially since the gun doesn't have that many hit points. Jester's Choice, receive 1 Merge Joker. Merge with any tile. That's really cool. And actually sounds like it might be one of my favorites. But I'm gonna go and do this. Okay, that is a nice little quality of life, though. I like that as soon... Just moving it. Although you're not adjacent... Hold on. Do I actually want to do that? But then we have these things, which is fine. And then I can get another Scavenger's Musket. Now, I'm assuming I can't merge it from there, but 2 level 2s. But I could go and put another one in somewhere. I think what I should do is I'm going to unlock 2 tiles. I'm going to put these back over here so that you get more health again. And then this is going to be an attack tile there. I'm going to do that. Oh, we'll do this. Yeah, so if my gun gets destroyed, it's going to give my hero extra attack, plus my gun's going to respawn 1 time. Can I merge these guys? I don't have money, but... Yeah, okay. You can merge them over here. That's good. And, oh, I didn't realize I could sell. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm just going to hold on to the money for now, then. Get the staff. Well, I guess another weapon would have been nice. Oh, that would be a charge weapon, too. I still can't reserve, so womp womp. Oh, could I've gotten my shield more hit points? Probably, yes. Oh well. Maybe I should have sold and got some more tiles and moved things, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, that's going first with a big attack. Yeah, 1 TK, win a battle in your first turn. These offers not great. You can re-roll the shop to get new shop offers. Keep in mind each roll comes with a price. Go on, do it. The shiny bell at the bottom left. I cannot comprehend how you haven't pressed it yet or thrown it off the table. I did try to press it, you didn't let me. You can also reserve a tile in the shop by clicking on the price tag. It will stay in the shop even if you roll it, and it will be there at the start of the next round. Okay. Like, for example, maybe I want to save the 7 stars sword. Oh, is this specific to the Monkey King? Because he's got the symbol. Like, this has got some eye. I bet you this, in the top right there, I'm betting that's, like, globally available. Right? Just like the gun. This is a level 2, probably globally available. This, and it's got a different background, is probably specific to the monkey. Chain attack. Attack tiles are granted an additional attack. Okay. Well, I think what I might do is buy this and then re-roll. There's that staff, and this is a unique monkey staff. What I'll do is I'm going to reserve that because it'll give me a copy. There's a lot of different weapons. It's a very expensive one over here. Charge. Next attack has damage area. Oh, it's a line attack! When charged, which you can combo with the energy drink over here. Adjacent charge tile is damaged. Give it +3 health and full charges. Spillover. If adjacent attack tile, gain taunt and +1 health. Right, and this was... Right, +1 health for each adjacent tile. Okay, let's not worry too much. It's a tutorial. I don't think it's going to be terribly hard. Here, I'll do that, which will lower that, but it's fine because that's fine. And then we do this, and then we do that, and that's... All right, done. And then, yeah, that's locked. Good. All right. Heads I win, tails you lose. Big gun attack. Do we shoot? Nope. Ooh. Oh! You blew it up! Explosive pinata. Actually, I should pause it. Well, I'd take a look at some of these other... That's going to be fine. There you go. So that's eating a bunch of taunt. And we shoot the Harbinger toy. Blow up one of your guns. Almost kill you. Shield takes more damage. Get shot. Okay. Import taunt even. Oh my god. So terrible. Nobody encouraged Demon Hack. It's just gonna make him worse. Flash better. Okay, so I'm leveling up 2 things. I'm leveling up a Ghosty symbol, and I'm leveling up the Monkey King. Okay. Choose a trinket. Your poison... Well, I don't have any poison items. When any of your tiles are destroyed, give adjacent tiles +7 health. Well, that's quite good. When a tile is revived... Oh, and this is unique to the Monkey King. And I do have, like, a revival via the Peach. No. Didn't I have a revival item? Maybe I didn't get it. I was just looking at it. Oh, my first trinket. Gives your first attacking tile +5. Yes, and revive. So we could combo it. After 6 turns, no. Here, yeah, let's just get the revive plus, why not? And then we can keep our super powered musket. And what I'd really like to do is get it to be a level 3 musket. Wait, I'm confused. It's round 6. Round 4, 6, and 8. You can... But I grabbed the trinket. Oh! Oh, sure. No undos. But you can fiddle-faddle with this. Okay. Right, so that's still locked, which is fine. And then... Oh, I did get another gun. Hold on. So, if I do that... And then I can do this. Okay. And then that... Well, hold on. I want to make sure to fill this... I mean, I guess I could fill it with these random things, too. None of coins. I can have enough to buy you. Yeah. So I could put it there, I could put the accessories in. This, I don't have the charge thing, although you are an attack one, so get some more of that. And yeah, I can't merge these guys, although I suppose I could sell something. You know what? I'm just going to sell these energy drinks. And then I'm going to merge these two. And then just put this here. Oh, I forgot to get an extra potion, too. How much does it cost to merge? 1? Alright. And we'll just put that there. Oh, and then I get something else. Adjacent attack pile is damaged, or tile is damaged. You know what? I'll just leave it. It's fine. It's a tutorial. There's one thing I need to teach you myself. What? You're gonna teach me that cat equals God? You've lost this battle, and with it, you've lost 1 echo, but no worries. You start with 5 echoes. Only when all 5 are gone, the run is over. Runs over after you run 10 rounds, or when you have no echoes left. Hide the pop-up to see the state of the board when the battle is ended. Yep, and you can replay. Okay. Time to upgrade your hero. Buy the upgrade item and drag it onto the hero tile. Upgrading boosts your hero's health and power stats and lets you choose a shop ability. Shop abilities can be used during the shop phase and provide bonuses for the shop or the battle phase. All shop abilities are restricted to 3 uses per run. Okay, well, I only have one ability to choose from. Out of thin hair. Receive a copy card. Like, oh yes, that can be used to create a level 1 copy of a tile you own. Okay. Now, it said I can use it 3 times. Can I use it back to back? Can I make 2 copies of the shield? Let's try. No, only 1 per round. Okay, fair. Because yeah, if I do it again next round, I can get another copy of the shield, and then I can have a level 3 shield. Or might get lucky enough to just find one. This is a level 2 peach, right? So if I do that, and then do that, and then we're out of money, but that's not... Oh, I got another gun. Let me just hold on to these right now, because I don't really have anything... Well, I guess I could get another tile. Yeah, I did that little dummy one over here, just for whatever. Tell you what, I'll do that, spend my last $1. And then, I don't really care what gets put anywhere. You're not a damaged tile, I'll just put a random... There. I'll just put a random gun in here. I guess it'll go first then. Well, the game still didn't explain. It says it starts in the top left and ends in the bottom right, but it doesn't tell us if it sweeps to the right or down. I guess this one's already maxed, so I could sell this. Here, I'll just put a random consumable here, but no, I don't think it's going to do anything. Because it's not an attack tile, but it's adjacent, so it'll give it more health. It's fine. You know what? It's tutorial. You're right. We should test it. If it's not clear, let's test it. I'm going to put it here, which is going to be really bad for the combat. I'm betting this is going to go off first. Because I'm betting it's going to go here and to the right and then hit that. Otherwise, it might go here and then here. But I'm betting this is going to go off first. But yeah, let's test. Even though it's going to screw up all my combat synergy and everything, but that's okay. Yeah, this is definitely going first. Okay. I like this quite a lot. One of the things that, based on the reading the Steam page, it doesn't sound like we can create like a lobby for a tournament or something like that. We'll have to double check. It does sound like you can duel someone, like you can send a code to someone, you can do a 1v1 on them. But I would really like a lobby like we did with Super Auto Pets, because it would be great for us. I don't understand why you wouldn't have a lobby mode. I mean, yes, it's a tiny bit more work, admittedly. The lack of an undo, again, basically unforgiving. Unforgivable in this to not have an undo. Battle start effects trigger an additional time. Well, that's quite cool. When 4 tiles of murder have been destroyed, give all your attacks shield, double thorns. You can equip an additional weapon. Oh, right, I forget there's a cap of 3 weapons. Whatever, I'm going to do Adrenaline Rush. That's fine. And then I'm going to go and copy this one. Merge you. Merge you. Remove this, because that's no good. What is this thing? Recycle Buddy. When adjacent tile is destroyed, give adjacent attack tiles plus 3 thorns. Oh. Damaged, apply stun to the adjacent attack tile. Monkey Fur. Aura, give the first adjacent attack tile plus 1 chain. Ooh, that's quite good. Well, what I'd really like to do then is I'd like to do this and then put that there. Let's go and just sell some random crap. I have enough money to do this. So now you have chain. You have the first adjacent attack tile plus 1 chain. Attack tiles are granted additional attacks. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's got a chain of 1. That sounds pretty good. This, I'm just putting it in here to give additional adjacencies to this. I don't know why this doesn't have the health listed. Right? 34, 12, 24. This has got 34 hit points, but why don't we see it? I mean, it's actually... Well, I don't know if it's going to start at 34, if it's going to start slightly higher from its battle start, but I'm still a little confused why it doesn't display it. Because I noticed even in combat, it doesn't display it until the shield takes damage. Like, look, there's no display over here. Okay, and the 34 is actually what it's starting with in effect. See, now it's been damaged. Now we can see the hit points. Wonder why it would be like that. Oh, I want to actually see the chain. There's your line attack, sure. I guess I might want to not have my shield in line with my hero. But these accessories don't have hit points, so there was no meaningful chain there. Death Bloom Cannon. Oh, fun. Destroy deals damage to all opponent's weapon. Okay. But yeah, I'll probably want to buy this and put it there. The Twin Hunger. Give taunt to the adjacent accessory with highest health. The thing is... Okay, no, okay, I guess none of the accessories... All the accessories have hit points. None of the accessories actually show the hit points. Is it because they're not normally targeted? The weapons... Do they default to attacking things that can attack back? Or is it purely random? I mean, none of these have like an on-explode attack, so I probably wouldn't want to set the twin next to this. I mean, a third attack does make more sense, but I'm not sure I'm sold on this necessarily. Kind of like the idea of a random Death Bloom Cannon somewhere. And I'm sure what we're going to want to do is move the shield and fit other things, but... Jason, again, we don't have a charge weapon currently, although this has charges. Maybe I should just get our staff. Like this, the Swift Edge Spillover. Reapplies overkill damage. Oh, so if this finishes something. Yeah. Taunt destroys. Give taunt to the tile that ceiling hairpin points towards. Oh, so you can... And it has taunt itself. So you can sort of chain a bunch of taunts. Not that I think that's what I'm looking for right now. When adjacent armor gains taunt damage, applies a coin mark 1 to attacking tile. When a tile with coin mark is hit by a direct attack, attacker gains +1 coin. You know what? Whatever. I'm just going to put this here. Let's just keep going with the tutorial. Yeah, let's watch what this actually attacks. Okay, no, it can't attack random stuff. Oh, wait, that might have had taunt. Yeah, it did. Did that have taunt? Yep. Can we identify if... Is it visible if something has taunt? Are they always pink? Like this and that? Yeah, I guess that pink background is taunt. So I'm just wondering if my attacks will all go to, like, weapons. And it looks like it's the case. So I think by default, the weapons don't attack your accessories. Unless they have taunt. Although they can presumably be hit by, you know, splash attacks and various things like that. Which is why their hit points actually matter. Is it interesting to make pink be taunt? I can access the help here. Nope. Still broken. Or it doesn't. Yeah, it's only does 2 damage at its base here. Despite being level 2, actually. It's got the chain attack, I suppose, but... I mean, it's not being buffed by other things either. Final Heroes upgrades available. This time you're able to choose 1 out of 3 mighty battle abilities for your hero. These abilities need to be charged up during a battle. You can view any hero's ability at the top of the board. All right, yeah, now it can have like a dragon, because these are still locked. Yeah, when a monkey tile has destroyed, or Monkey King has destroyed 3 tiles, so him, like, directly, presumably. Okay. Do I want to keep powering this up? still want a third weapon. You benefit. I mean, your health has been fine, but like, I feel like I should make a weapon block over here. Is there there's a store all tiles. Okay, that is actually really cool as a bit of a reset. Right? It's a little crowded. But the idea is, so I still want to start with, like, my level 3 gun. And I think we're going to want to clear some more space over here. Again, I really wish there was an undo, because what I want to do is sort of try, like, okay, I can't preemptively do it. My assumption is probably I'm going to want to do this. Heck, I might want to do this so I can put things above and below it, right? And then it's like, well, maybe I want the staff over here so that we can stack bonuses. I mean, it'll help when you start to recognize all these visually. Ooh, this staff would probably go first. So I think what I want to do is this. And then if I did this, then both these weapons, yeah, both of them would get a bit of a power up. So that's cool. And then, well, I don't know. We might keep those. I'm not sure. And then, like, do I want to space? Maybe I don't want the weapons even adjacent. Maybe I want to do this. Yeah. And then we can stack more bonuses. When adjacent tile is destroyed. Right, oh, but then the ring of power. Okay, we can do this and that. Damage, give it health. I don't know if I care about this. But aura, okay. Okay, this would just be the first adjacent one. So this would be the first one to go first. So this one would get the chain. And that is, yeah. Yeah, okay. So this one would not get the chain. Which, fine. Now, my Monkey King's not getting a tremendous amount of accessories right now. When the first adjacent attack tile is destroyed, receive a buck. I don't know if much I care about that. Lucky Clover. When losing the coin flip, gain taunt. When winning the coin flip, give adjacent tiles health. I mean, this is... Oh, that's not an accessory, right. So, I might want to do that. Then do this. Which would give both these some health. And then they're both adjacent to accessory. Oh, you don't, I guess you don't have a bonus. It's just for each adjacent tile. But this is adjacent accessory. And then, like, the peach. Because then it'll give... Oh, it's adjacent attack tiles. Okay, well, I definitely want to keep the gun alive, so I might want to do that, for example. This adjacent tile some health, so I might want to do this, which will boost both of these guys. Okay. I do have this healing drop. Do I care about this? Adjacent tile is damage. I guess I should probably put this next to my shield, right? So, like, I probably want to do this, because the shield is going to get damaged. And then it'll start healing. Plus, it's adjacent to an accessory. There you go. So now it's tier 2. I might want to blindly buy another healing draft. Right, my hero is an attack tile. That's a good point. So if I bought some more tiles up and down, how much money do I have left? 3. If I go and move everything up, put the hero here and then do something like that. There, hero's got lots of hit points. My musket doesn't very much, but that might be okay. It is up to 48 hit points. Like, hero's gotten pretty tough. Right, and it's an attack tile, so it benefits from the peach. So both of these, if the peach gets destroyed, gets leveled up. That was a fine, and then I don't have any money left. I mean, we might be able to get a little bit by selling. I should give some random gun. Give taunt to the adjacent accessory with highest health. You know what? Maybe I want to do this, because then the peach would get taunt, and then when it gets destroyed, it gives adjacent things some more health. I mean, this is not very damaging, but it would be fine. Alright, I would still like this to be next to the armor, but I don't know, whatever. When the first adjacent attack tile is destroyed, receive a buck. Oh yeah, I don't have enough money to combo you. Now, I don't care. We're just going to stuff random things in here. Sure. Okay. Move armor. Oh yeah, now I can move you down. That's right. I was leaving room for stuff, but now if I do that and do this, There you go. Now this is going to gain taunt. Good. And if I had one, Jason tactile. Honestly, the peach might go good here, but it also keeps, yeah, it's fine. Good enough. Let's move on. As fun as well, I've literally only played this. I'm still in the tutorial artist. It's not, I don't think it's pay to win. I think it's just pay to purchase. I don't know if there's any in-app purchases at all. We can check. I don't think that I noticed anything. Of course, it's early access. Things could change. It might be the sort of thing where they like release expansions that have power creep, and then that's a little bit of a thing. I don't know. You're still attacking the shield. Oh, right. All the weapons get suspended, like it says. Goes up in the air, and it shows you that they haven't acted yet. Okay. All my shit's poisoned. I like these ones that have a point, right? The Wrath Rose points and does things. Wasn't that fast? Now you're only one battle away from winning the run. Yep. Oh, there you go. Upgrade staff. Kind of wish I had my energy drinks again. Javelin. Oh, I got another one of those. I could maybe re-roll to try to get one more to complete the set. Assuming I'd be able to afford it if we get there. What was this one here? Oh yeah, store all tiles, right. When an adjacent tile spends its charge, give it shield. Well, that has charges, but kinetic energy suit. Taunt damage gives adjacent charge tiles 1 charge. Ooh! That is quite cool. Actually, what I might want to do right now is just merge my gourd. Oh, ruse charge. Give +2 power to adjacent attack tiles for each connected ruse charge. Okay, if I do that, put you here, and then put this here. There you go. Both of those will hit a little bit harder than before. That's fine. Good enough. Let's just go forward. Oh, the copy ability costs 5. You're right. Could have done that for the staff. If only I could undo and change my mind. That actually is going to be such a bugbear. It really seems unforgivable. I mean, I don't think it's petty. I think it's a very legitimate one. Yeah, obviously once you're locked in for battle, like, you can't undo what you've done in previous turns. I could have sold a bunch of stuff. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with the tutorial. I don't think we have to try too hard. Oh, he had a respawn on his hero. Yeah, Jason Tile. So you can even respawn your hero. Congratulations on completing your first run. For now on, your opponents will be other traveling souls. And this is not the only good news. You've also gathered enough essence to advance to the next chamber. Chamber? Is that just like playing against bots? Rank up, chamber, the abyss. I think that is what it is. And I think that's how we can earn various badges and things too. Win 10 battles. Okay. Customization. Board and frame. Ooh, yeah, all right. Okay. Oh, the White Rabbit board. Win, you reach level 5 with Alice. Oh, I like that. And yeah, if these guys decide to sell cosmetics like all day long, that's fine. I don't mind that. Let's be the Golden Peach. And then leaderboards. Or just overall level. And duels. Oh, with the duel, you share a code for what? The boards you've assembled? So it's not even in real time. You just be like, here, can you beat this thing that I put together on one of my runs? Okay. Chamber, the essence. Chamber reflects your skill. The higher the chamber, the tougher the competition. Essence chamber specific experience. Earn essence by performing well. Okay. If it play... We had a few people say they like Robin Hood. Chamber's just a rank. Steal from the rich. One random tile in the shop will be free. And my ultimate, the only one available right now, is Poison Banquet. When 6 coins have been donated in a battle. Heroes with donation don't keep coins earned in battle. So with Robin Hood, you want to get tiles that give you coins mid-battle. You don't get to keep them, but then it applies poison 3 to the opponent hero and 2 random tiles? Is that what's going on here? Achieve loose sack, he has bonus usage charges in ammo. These are things we'll have later. The bastard. This tile can generate coins you get to keep. Ranked, unranked. With a difficulty. Bots and Chamber 1 players. Right. What's lovely about this is, yeah, the way it would work on the server is every time you just, you build your board and you hit go, it just stores a copy of that on a server, and then it can use that against other players later on, which is what like Super Auto Pets and things like that does. It's a brilliant system that I'm sure we're just going to keep seeing more and more and more. Play for essence. Win to gain essence and climb chambers against tougher opponents. Lose to drop essence and risk failing. Okay, so right, chamber really is just a rank. Reach chamber 6 to qualify for the leaderboards. Okay, and then once you get to level 6, your essence is just sort of your MMR. I don't think it's literally like for matchmaking, but whatever, let's go ranked. What could possibly go wrong? It's only my first real game. Okay. So we got the Twin Hunger, which we had last time, which felt pretty unimpressive, but gives taunt to Power Monocle. When an adjacent attack tile spends its charge, give adjacent attack tiles +3 power. Coin Mark Quiver. Okay, so this is one of my specific items. And I feel like it's interesting though. Well, maybe just weapons have a different background. Because there's no unique background for this, even though that's my class-specific one. Coin Mark Quiver. When an adjacent attack tile attacks, the attack applies Coin Mark 1. When a tile with a coin mark is hit by direct attack, the attacker gains +1 coin for each coin mark stack, except theoretically I don't get to keep them. Every coin earned in battle is donated. Every 2 coins donated, Robin Hood gains +2 power and +2 health. Presumably just for that current battle, and then it gets reset in between, right? Still, that's cool. So we might want to lean into, like, let's make more money immediately. Like, let's say I do this and this. Boy, I wish I could do this, see how it feels, and then undo. I'm going to be a broken record about it. It's really insane. We don't have a free tile yet. That's going to be something I think we unlock on level 2? Yeah, or whenever we get to upgrade our hero. When we get that upgrade hero marker, whatever level that was, then we're going to get the one thing is free every time. So if I do this, and then do that, and then put this back over here. Okay. So we're up against Elonia, who's playing as Alice. Again, this is someone, they might have played this months ago. Could be a save game from ages ago. We're gonna hit, okay, she's got a little taunt trinket. And we're gonna get her ass kicked here. Okay, we killed her weapon. She's only got 1 attack. Oh no, it's at 1 hit point here as well. But then this has got taunt, because that died. So now this has got taunt, protecting my hero. There you go. I earned enough to get a little bit of a level up with the money steal. And then we do that. Okay. So with something like the Coin Mark Quiver, I really want to get up to 3 weapons as quickly as possible because I want as many attacks as possible to apply. I'm assuming the mark stacks. Apply coin mark 1. Actually, it doesn't say. Maybe they don't stack. Oh, it is a consumable. It's only got 2 charges. Okay. We didn't get a class unique item. When adjacent to at least 3 tiles, gains taunt and +1 health per adjacent tile. So maybe I don't care about this having a bunch of stuff. If adjacent to an attack tile, gain taunt and +1 health. It feels like we should stack a little taunt. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to buy this, rotate this, so it's only going to be on Robin Hood, who attacks first, which is fine, because both these are hitting with the same amount of damage. And then he'd apply a coin immediately. Honestly, I can see myself not playing this without an undo, or some sort of planning mode, right? Which, an undo and a planning mode is exactly the same, effectively. I can see myself just not playing it by virtue of that. So, like, if I did this, and then I did this, and did this. Oh, it's not adjacent to an attack tile. This is active, but this one isn't. I think I'll have to do something else next turn, because I think I just don't have enough to activate this. I'm assuming it needs a strict adjacency. It sort of glows and then goes red. Okay. There's no glow here. All right, because this isn't something that enables on itself. It just changes the adjacent ones. There's no visual indicator. Oh, wait, no, that's not true because their attack would change. So he's still at 2. And if I do this, yeah, it goes up to 3. Okay. So this thing isn't doing anything right now, but so be it. Rotate projector. Would it still be adjacent to 3? Oh, it would still be adjacent to 3 if I did that. Yeah, okay. There we go. I hate that this is upside down. There we go. Put that right side up. I'm not missing it, right? If people in chat says there's no undo. Okay, the taunt shield. Yeah, we have a lot of taunt now protecting our weapons. Ooh, a bow! Signature bow. Oh, and... Oh, is that my level up? Okay. I was like, he's shaking, like, as if there's a duplicate, but there you go. Okay, we got that. I can get the coin quiver. When damaging a tile, gain +1 power. Okay, so it gets stronger every time you shoot, but it does have the ammo. It still wasn't clear to me. Does it only fire every other round with the ammo? When a ranged weapon attacks, it consumes 1 ammo. 1 attack. So I think it only fires every other round. Okay, well, we want to level up our dude. And that gets us our steal from the rich. 1 random tile will be free. Looks like it doesn't happen on this turn, so presumably it's... Oh, wait. I have to activate this ability. What is this thing? Snack attack. When adjacent attack tile is damaged, give it +1 chain... Okay. I don't know how many of our attack tiles are going to get damaged right now. Are all of these decent? We don't have anything with charge yet. But we might. People's Pledge. Okay, I'll use this ability. Oh, perfect. Landed on the thing I want to buy the most. And, oh, I got another one of these swords. Okay, I should really go and double that up, I think. Do we lock the bow? You know what? I'll lock the bow. Do that. How much can I sell this for? $3. Oh shit, another sword. Maybe I'll just sell the snack attack then. Because then I could buy the bow now. I don't have room for it. But I can just assume we're going to want the bow. Sure. Let's go. We did break my taunt thing immediately. Oh, it's coin mark 2 now. Although I don't think it used the charge. Maybe because I killed it instantly? Maybe it only places the mark if it doesn't one-shot kill? Which is nice that it doesn't use a charge, although we're not actually activating this. Oh shit, he's hitting for 10. Oh wait, but we did have an extra taunt. That's good. And yeah, we did apply the coin mark that time. Oh, I could have, if I just reserved it, I might have been able to get it free. That's true. But I might want something else, and this ensures maximum rerolls, so I'm fine with it. Kickstart Quiver. All ammo tiles in your board gain +1 ammo and +3 power. Okay, that seems really good, because this only has 1 ammo. And so giving it a second ammo seems really important. Whenever you buy a tile, you will be given a new offer right away. That's... Shit, that's nice. Insta refills the shop to fill in the blank spot. Receive 1 merge token. Can merge with anything. Gives your attack tiles thorns. All of these seem kind of amazing. I mean, I guess the one argument against maybe the ammo booster is that I only have 1 thing with ammo right now, but we could make it a priority to get that. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to lean into the ammo thing. And then where are we going to want to unlock these tiles? I can't wonder. We probably want the signature bow to attack first, right? So what I'm wondering is unlocking this and these 2. No, maybe unlock 3 here and then 2 here. Move the hero down, move the quiver here, and then put the bow across the top. That way both the bow and the hero would get the coin mark quiver effect. But I also want the ring of power. Maybe I do these 3 and those 2, put the bow across here, put the quiver here, and then move the hero down. That's going to be interesting, because ultimately this will get destroyed. I think I'm just going to go with this. Get chain, it'll reload. Oh, because the chain is just an extra attack, so it'll fire once, and then the chain will just be like, well, you're out of ammo, so I'll reload down. I'll do this for now. Do I want to use my power? I mean, I kind of do, but do I care about landing on these? Well, I mean, I guess it'd be fine to buy this. Why is there a discount? We haven't been explained why sometimes an item gets a discount. I do. This is kind of cool. All right, well, we got that, so I guess we'll pick it up because it's free, you know? We can put it here because it'll be adjacent to there, so it'll get the +1 power, right? Yeah, it did. I mean, I can't buy them both. I'm actually tempted to not buy it. What I could do is just unlock a couple more tiles and drop just this quiver over here for now. And then later we'll use it for something else. I think I might just do that. Oh, I almost misclicked over here. See, me and my shaky hands, like I have shaky hands and sometimes I get a twitch. There's going to be so many times I'm going to go here, and as I'm pushing down, I'm just going to have one of those and click on the wrong thing. I won't stop whining about it because it's so fucking trivial. For something like this, it's a lot harder if the actions, like, if it's in the middle of gameplay and actions like trigger listeners that have side effects that do this and this and that. No. All you gotta do is save a copy of the board state. Whenever someone like does something, keep the old board state in a stack. And the undo is just literally go back in the array to the previous version of the board state. It would take a first year intern an afternoon to implement. And then, you know, yeah, sure, you'd need another afternoon to have your senior advisor, like, fix it, but They must have decided, no, we intentionally don't want this feature, and I can't understand why. Do I want to just re-roll and maybe blindly lock? No, we'll just save the money, I think. Okay, I need to slow motion this. So he went first. He got the free attack on this, which is fine. That made this taunt. Or no, this gained taunt because something was destroyed. Fine. And the bow hit. There you go. It's consuming its ammo. The tooltip doesn't update immediately. Because it was still showing 2 ammo in the tooltip until I moved off and moved back on. That's a tricky thing. That I understand how that gets through. Hopefully that's something that gets fixed. If item is showing tooltip, just refresh the tooltip. Like if an item stats changes. Oh, he's got the little... I was going to keep calling it the kunai, but they call it shiv. And then it's going to shoot this. Okay. But that's sort of its job. Killing that is actually annoying. But now it's my turn, I think. Ring of Power, taunt. Keep that. We're going to have 3 attacks. Did this have taunt? Maybe we can attack random objects? Oh no, destroyed, give adjacent accessory taunt. That's why it did have taunt. Okay. Once per battle revives too. That is nice. And then this gets hit. Which is a little annoying because we're going to lose some of our attack damage. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a lot of value out of the coin mark. And the reason is, so far we're mostly one-shotting things over and over. We need something to be tough enough to survive being marked and then getting hit an extra couple of times. I think this just reloaded itself. And the kunai is going to go. Probably attack here or here. It is going to be there. I was going to say, well, it's got hit points showing, but no, it'll be this because it's going to be an attacking one. Now he's going to go. That's a 6-point attack, which is bad. Kills the bow. Oh, we're going to lose this one. Okay. Match? Oh, you can use that. Used to restart a battle with new odds, possibly different outcome. Yeah, so flip the RNG. I suspect we'd still lose this one. So what kind of stuff? Adjacent tile is destroyed. Give adjacent attack tiles. Okay, that is actually very nice. So none of his stuff started with taunt, right? It's just... Actually, did we get bad luck that we killed the Twin Hunger first? Which then gave taunt to here? And just soaked a bunch of attacks? Did we just get bad? I wonder, maybe I'll reroll this one. I think he's still got better stats. I think he's positioned his stuff to have, like, better damage. I mean, mostly just the shiv, honestly. There you go. So we hit the gun this time first. Although, yeah, he's still getting the extra damage from this. Okay, that is really powerful. And that's going to give more extra damage, and now this thing has taunt, which means we have to kill it, which means this is going to trigger even more damage. Okay. At least, okay, this soaked a couple attacks this time, which is nice. Yeah, you just reloaded is all. Kill the kunai, but is that its first death? No, that's its... Okay. Oh, no, that is its first death. Kills that, which does give one of our things taunt. But this thing dying is bad for us, as opposed to that stuff dying being fine for us. But it's down to just this, and we kill it. Okay, okay. So, and that was a pretty easy victory on our side. So there was a lot of RNG there, but you want to set up your thing to have that kind of RNG. And I love that. There's no undo here, but you can undo a battle? Yeah, overspill or chain might work with the coin mark. That's interesting. You've survived 4 rounds. Board grant you a reward. We didn't see this. I mean, this is round 4. What is C tier? What? Is this common? Hold spacebar to hide. Because there's that thing in the top left corner. Oh, those are letters! That is E, D, B. Okay, so C is fairly decent. Drag on a hero tile to receive 1 echo, so we get a hit point back. Unlock 1 random adjacent locked board cell after each battle. Can unlock treasure chests. I don't know what a treasure chest is, but unlocking a bunch of tiles. I mean, there's only so many. Kind of like the freedom key. Put the quiver next to the low damage weapons is interesting because they're sort of less likely to kill over. Like, you know what? Do we move this? But then that lowers the damage. I mean, it's not like these things hit that hard. Okay, 1 random adjacent. Okay, so I do have to put it on the board. Let's just assume we're going to go to Mark 3 over here. And that gave me a Greenwood Cloak. Taunt. Damage. Gives adjacent attack tiles plus 1 damage. Okay, it probably will only survive 1 hit. I kind of want to do a board wipe and reset. I'm going to like this a lot better when I think it's going to be a great game for me to play on my own. Because I feel like a lot of time pressure. Recycle Buddy. 10 hit points by itself. It's tier 3, or tier B, which I can see why it's like high end. When adjacent tile is destroyed, give adjacent attack tiles plus 3 thorns. It's interesting. If nothing else, I love the fact that it's got 10 HP. We could put it next to the Twin Hunger to give some taunt. People's Pledge. Every 2 coins donated, gain 1 charge. Charge, give all tiles on your board plus 2 health. This actually just doesn't need to be positioned anywhere. I think I do want to level up the spillover item. So, okay. Let's presume I still want the bow to go off first. Although I might not want it at the top. I might want to, like, do this so I can stack more things around it. I'm not sure. But let's put it at the top for a moment. Reapplies overkill damage from attack to a random adjacent tile. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, is this when this thing dies on my side? It gives the overkill damage to my adjacent stuff? I read this, and it's clearly not doing that. I'd read this as like an aura. You put it next to a weapon, and it gives my weapon spill over so that if I overkill something, it splash damages. If this dies, it damages something next to it. Huh. And it's not getting a... It's getting a health bonus if it's adjacent to an attack tile, but I don't think it scales. Like, so it's got a base of 6. Here it's got a base, it's got 8. If I put it this here, it's only 8. Okay, so I want this off in the corner, like, next to nothing. Like, theoretically something like this, although then it would potentially kill the bow. You know, it's actually quite nice next to Twin Hunger. I wonder if it would give both these weapons taunt. Or, wait, so the idea being, so it's going to start with taunt. And then when it dies, it might damage the adjacent one. But these things, when they die, they give something else taunt. Damaged. What I really want is I want this. It's already got taunt, so it's a little redundant with the Twin Hungers. How much money do I have for more tiles? Not that many, but I mean, we are going to be unlocking this, but after each battle. So I want to make sure it's on the board somewhere. This is not adjacent to an attack tile right now. No, but I want it to be adjacent to my weapons. Okay. I am going to need more tiles, but where? And here. So this would take damage. I mean, it might die on the first go. What is this one again? Adjacent to at least 3 powers. Yeah, that's tiles. That's really good. If I did... Like, this works now. I mean, this would spawn with taunt. This would also have taunt. And then whenever this gets hit, adjacent attack tiles, which is 1, 2, 3, would get it. I'd really want a 4th one in here. So let's say I did this. And I put my level 2 hunger in here. So now, every time the Greenwood Cloak gets hit, which might only be one time, but it will give +1 power to all 4 of my weapons. Like 4 weapons plus my dude himself. Right? This will also have taunt. The spillover, theoretically, if this gets hit with this taunt... What about doing this? If this gets hit with this taunt and overkills and splash damages, it might damage this, triggering its ability without killing it. Which seems pretty nice. Now, where are we going to put this ring? I could go and expand here, move the kunai there, and then put the ring here. It would still be adjacent to 2 things. Or how about I buy this, I put the ring here, because this is going to go first, and I do want it to have the maximum damage. And do this. So both of these would get their power boosted. This is going first. I keep the Twin Hunger for maybe leveling us up. The Healing Draft is fine. I could sell it for 2. I think we just sit on the dollar. Do I want to lock any of these things? Oh, Shatterfog's a weapon? When an adjacent tile is damaged, give it dodge and +3 health. Wait, no, it's not a weapon. I just saw the bow symbol and I misread it. This would be great to be next to the cloak, although what we really need to do is buff the cloak's health. I wonder about just locking this thing, because it might have some potential. I love this, but I think it's too slow. Oh, I forgot to have this. Oh, land on the robot. Okay, we landed on the Bloodthirsty Bat. When damaging a tile, gain +1 charge. Charge gain +4 power. Hang on a second. I think we actually want to lead with this. Because it's guaranteed to go first, which will fulfill its charge. So on the second attack, it's going to hit considerably harder. Do I want to drop these 2 and put the bow there? I mean, it's still just a level 1 bow. Yes, it's got the +1 ammunition, but I don't know how much that matters. Versus just spamming more attack, and especially with the multiplier here. Could replace the key when the key gets used. Yeah, but I think it's every round. It'll unlock a tile, so presumably it's going to unlock this one. And then I could just move the key. Keep shuffling it around. If I sold something, I could buy 2 tiles. Although I don't have room for another weapon, but I could put the Healing Draft somewhere. I would love the Healing Draft next to this thing. But then what do I sell? Because part of me is like, oh, I'll sell the draft and then buy the tile and then put the draft here. Obviously not. How much do I care about leveling up the Twin Hunger? Because I could sell this and then do that. And then theoretically, there's most likely it's going to die on the first shot. Yeah, I don't think the Healing Draft is going to help keep the cloak alive. It just doesn't have enough hit points. I think we'll probably just go. Yeah, I don't think this gets consumed on use. I hope not, otherwise I wouldn't have taken it. It doesn't seem to get consumed. It seems to just keep growing the board every turn. It's costing us a tile now in exchange for getting more tiles as we go forward. All right, I'm going to go with this. In theory, this might apply the coin thing to 2 things. Oh, it's going to hit the shield, so the line attack didn't help. Although this is tough enough that we're going to get some coin value of that. Okay, that broke. It did give the +1 attack. And the Sentinel's Amulet does have a decent amount of hit points with its taunt. We broke the shield. We broke that, which is going to give taunt to something. Which kills the power monocle. Kills that item. Which did splash over to my hero. We have a lot of taunt. It's keeping our weapons very alive. But our actual damage is not that high. He's got two... Level 3? He's got 2 level 3 rods? Although, okay, we got lucky and we hit him and killed him. He's got 2, I guess, aggressive rerolling? It's like when you play Hearthstone or, like Dota Underlords or whatever, and you do some high rolls. There you go. So to unlock that... So, I mean, no matter what... Oh, select Trinket first. Every 2 tiles that are destroyed on your boards, presumably me clicking this destroys? It says unlocks. Oh, no, destroyed is in battle when they get blowed up. Okay. Every 2 tiles that are destroyed on your board gives +1 power and +3 health to your attack trinkets. That's interesting. We do have a lot of little things with taunt. Make you stronger. Each time invincible is triggered, well, we don't have invincible. Your character-specific weapons gain +1 power per character tile on your board. What is a character tile? This must be a character tile. Although I don't see that word anywhere. Like, this is a character-specific weapon. Does this count as a character tile? Currently on your board 2. So it must be this. If I remove that, oh, I can't because I gotta select the trinket first. Okay, presumably that's what it means. Terribly worded. Terribly worded. Because they said character-specific weapon and character tile, but what they mean is just the things with the bow and arrow, including myself. So if I put the signature bow in, then this gets even better. Okay, I kind of like the specialist, and I think I like the idea of leaning into his specific stuff. When one of your tiles attacks, give +1 power to all your attack tiles. All weapon is a tile, not all tiles is a weapon. Yeah, that's not what the question mark was, but yeah. I kind of like the idea of specializing, but the problem is we don't have that much, right? These we have 3 non-character specific weapons, so I don't think specialist is going to work. But I think we'll just take divine empowerment. It just when we attack, we get more power. Seems very straightforward. We don't have to worry. Woo! We're getting all Tetrisy in here. Oak Jr. Oh, is a shield. Or no, shield effect. Every 5 coins donated. Yeah, I have a hard time getting that. I don't know if we just haven't gotten that many, like, coin generating things. We got a free ability, too, we got to remember. We got our Shiv. When adjacent tile attacks, give adjacent attack tiles +1 power. I love War God's Blessing. Okay, what do we get for free? Okay, we got the Shiv. Great. I love the Shiv. Sure. And then that gives us an item. Bounty Hunter Suit. Taunt. Damage gives adjacent tiles +1 ammo. Well, that'll be nice with the bow. I'm just wondering if I should do some aggressive rerolling to try to get level up for my existing stuff. War God's Blessing. When adjacent tile attacks, give adjacent attack tiles +1. I mean, with some shuffling, I mean, very easily. Well, If I buy this and move this over to the left, and then buy this one and move this up and down, then this will still be adjacent to the Bloodthirsty Bat and Robin Hood. And then I can put War God's Blessing in that spot right there. Like so. And this isn't adjacent to enough stuff right now, but... maybe I'll move the key here. Put this here. I still don't think the Greenwood Cloak is going to survive more than 1 hit, but the Sentinel's Amulet might. I think I might do this. I wonder... I hate that that's upside down. Hold on. I would like to have the Shiv here, so that it would also benefit from War God's Blessing. On the other hand, maybe it's better to have a Ring of Power here. I've got 1 more tile purchase. No, that's not going to change anything. so we have the key there. I'm sure there's a solve, but I'm sure I'm not going to figure it out with $1. I mean, I could restock and then just lock something, but I don't think there's any reason. I don't think there's any difference between doing now and later. And one of the things I wonder is if the accessory level gets higher. So it almost doesn't make sense to lock some low-level item and use up space. Do I want to sell anything? I love the bounty hunter set. Hell. Now, I'll just save it and see what comes up as an upgrade. Blessing. Let's just go. I think there's probably another optimization step available there, but in the interest of time, let's go. Got a big shield there and the explosive pinata. So the mirror projector immediately. Okay. Alright. Haunt item's gone. And we're getting some level ups. And we got some coins out of that. We blew that up immediately, which is a little annoying. And then you're going to blow that up immediately. So yeah, this healing charge. And it only has one charge. I should really just sell that. I probably should have sold it already, actually. And you respawn, and then we're going to go for the attacks. What was this thing? Right. Oh! And then we landed on you. Oh, you're respawning, though. And then you get to go, but you only have the one dude. Yeah, you don't have any weapons anymore. Okay. Alright, well, we're going. Okay. Tetris inventory management RPG auto battle of the game. Yes. 4 coins collected, but we don't get to keep them. But we did get some stat increases as we went. Okay. Now, see, that I think tells me what we're going to do. We've got our hero tile upgrade, which is important. But we got an upgrade for the Greenwood Cloak. So I think what's probably going to happen is we're not going to be able to fit in the Bounty Hunter suit. And we might not end up going for the signature bow. Got a gunblade. Anyway, we're going to level up our character, which is going to give us the Poison Banquet. When 6 coins have been donated, apply poison. Yeah, okay. Oh, I did get another recurring shiv. Oh, I was supposed to do a freebie. Wait, what? Oh, it hit here. Sorry, the animation was sort of weird. Ammo dispenser. When an adjacent attack tile with ammo attacks, give it +2 ammo. Okay, so it's a one-time use of that. Well, I mean, there's no reason not to buy it. We might just sell it. Because I think I'll get the Greenwood Cloak. Get a nice preview here. Enough hit. It might survive a second hit this time. And in any case, it gives +2 power, which is... Oh, how much do I need? So... Oh, it's 1 to merge. So it cost me 6 to buy it, and then the 1 to merge. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the Bounty Hunter suit. Do that. Get an item. Oh, hello. May as well do that. And the key... I can do this and I can put something here, but either way, no, I think a big redo, and then this doesn't depict it. Oh, it's not hitting that right now, but it probably doesn't benefit from it. Hold on a second. I'll move this down, and then this, and this somewhere here would still benefit from this. The Greenwood Cloak isn't boosting this specifically. I could do a big reshuffle to get everything adjacent to the cloak, though. If I did this, or some combination thereof, everything would be adjacent to the cloak. But then this, I guess I could put it here, because it would order those two. But I also want the Ward God's Blessing to cover as many things as possible. Well, we cover those two. This is adjacent to 3, so it'll spawn in with Taunt. This taunt isn't going to spread to anything right now. You know, it's interesting, because, like, if you put this, it has to be next to a weapon. Right, then it's got spillover. I guess I could do this, because this is next to an attack tile. And if it spills over and it just hits the hero, it's not the end of the world, because the hero does have a fair amount of health. I still do this, because that'll still apply there and there. And if this dies and gives taunts to this thing, it's hardly the end of the world, actually. And these things already have taunts, so it would spread to here. But that's maybe okay, because it sort of has to do its job early, and then after that, it falls off in importance. Right, so we got that. So we're waiting for one more Sentinel's Amulet, in theory, so I'll probably do that. I think I'll sell the musket. The bow is still interesting because we did take the +1 ammo, which is sort of feeling a little waste right now. We're going to keep the shiv because it can be leveled up as well. I guess the healing draft kind of makes the most sense next to the hero. Maybe I should put you here and then do this. So it'll give our hero heal one time. So I can't put another weapon. May as well. Oh, it doesn't have taunt unless it's next to a weapon. I don't want to move that. I don't want to move that. So this tile doesn't really do anything here. I could just buy more tiles. Rotate the eye? Wait, what? Put that there, put that there. That's still adjacent to 3 things, and then this becomes adjacent to weapon, so it'll also have taunt. So, the start of combat, this is going to have taunt. If this dies, it'll give taunt over here. Now, it might not die. And then, I mean, ideally, we'd sort of want the Greenwood Cloak to get hit as often as possible, but at the same time, it doesn't have a lot of hit points. So it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm going to get rid of all my taunt shit so that this thing gets hit more, because it's not that tough. Alright, it's probably fine. I can't buy the tile and put a shiv in. We've got a weapon limit of 3. So yeah, otherwise I would. I would buy a random tile, just throw down another random shiv. It'd be great, but I can't. All right. Lord Bader. He's only a lord. He's not a master. All right, so you kill that. All right, which also has a taunt. And then it overkilled to the healing draft, which is annoying that it killed something, but not at the end of the world. Oh, I should take a look at this guy's layout after. What is this item? I haven't seen an archery target. Okay. Hang on, pause. What is this? When adjacent to attack gains taunt, damage, give adjacent tiles +1 ammo and +2 power. Well, shit, that's cool. And sure, you have a level 3 bow. I think rolling hard for a central weapon is actually a big part of this game. We're probably just going to get lost here. We probably can't beat too many other people at this point. We may have gotten as many wins as we're going to on this run. I got some more coins. So yeah, now we're going to be hit hard. Okay, that'll spread the taunt. Oh, fuck, it's a consumable, not an accessory. I think someone might have said something about that. So it can't spread the taunt to over there. Really, I like to spread the taunt to the key. Since the letter does nothing in combat, I should have unlocked here and then put the key here. I don't think it's worth redoing this combat. Because I don't think we're getting this one. But yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen. Okay, let's see here. When donating, all tactiles... So that's whenever we make money, we always donate it. So this would constantly give more attacks. Okay. Smaller is smarter. Small tiles 1 by 1 gain thorns 1 per small tile on your board. That's interesting. Double thorns on your tiles. Battle start abilities effects trigger an additional time. I don't know that we have a lot of battle start things. I think we'll just take Mercenary Contract. Assuming I'm reading it right, that sounds insanely good. I have no more free rerolls. Why are these guys glowing? You. Is that like ultimate tier? B tier. I got 2 of these swift edges. I can make a level 3 Sentinel's Amulet. You is unique. You can only have one on the board. Oh. Okay, let me go and level you up. You got another one of these healing draft and another healing draft. Maybe. I mean, it does give us a free item, so that's kind of nice. When an adjacent consumable is triggered, give us +1 use. Interesting. I do think I'm going to do this and then that. That way this becomes a target for this, if nothing else. I think the shiv is pretty cheap. We might, if I roll, we might hit something else I can afford. No other copies. Adjacent tiles damage, give other ones thorns. Tactical tally stick. Accessory. Battle start. Effects unlock based on number of Robin Hood tiles on your board. We have 3. So currently nothing. Give me another object. Okay. And then give me another one. And then give me another one. That's a lot of health, potentially, for my character. When adjacent tile is destroyed, give adjacent attack tiles... Oh, that's... So when this is destroyed, right now it would only target you. But I could, if I buy... So I'd like to have the shiv there. But then you have to be next to 3 things, which could be if I do a little swap. How do I feel about... Well, I'm not sure about that, but... Like, in theory... I only have 1 money, although I can sell some things. I wish there was an undo. I'm going to unlock this, move this down, so it's still a target for this. And then I can put this, what's this thing called? The Mirage Protector, over here. It'll be adjacent to 3 things, so it'll be active. That's active. If this gets destroyed, it'll put Taunt on the key, which, fine, who cares? I don't like that this is only affecting this. Ammo dispenser we don't need. Okay, I'm going to sell you. Should probably just assume the sell here. I want to find another kunai. I can't put it into play. Nothing's using ammo. No, I can't upgrade the shiv because it's tier 2. I need another one here to make this tier 2, and then I can merge them together. There's a lot of unused tiles, which is sort of meh. I don't expect we're going to be booking another win, but we'll see. This has enough health that it can survive a hit potentially to get healed, which is nice. You can put the quiver below the shiv if you buy another tile. True, we could buy it here and then put the quiver down there. I like that the quiver is triggering on the thing that's attacking the first, and something that can hit with area as well. Potentially could hit from more than 1 cell. Probably, it's usually just hitting 1 thing, but sometimes it can hit more than 1. What's the arrow on the left of the shop do? This one? This takes all my tiles off of here and puts them in the bin, so I can reorganize them. Which is a nice feature. Still should have an undo, but that's a really nice feature. Can't the spillover from the shield accessory potentially kill your club? That's true, because the club is fairly weak. I guess I could do this. Because the spillover from this isn't going to kill Robin Hood, because he's really tough. It's still adjacent to an attack, so it's still going to start with taunt. This means my healing draft isn't going to be healing Robin Hood anymore. Or I buy these 2 tiles and then put the healing draft down here. Because then it'll heal Robin Hood in this. Because the draft next to the bat doesn't make any sense because it's going to die pretty quick. Maybe I just do this. Yeah, I think we want the healing draft to be adjacent to the hero regardless. You know what? I'm just going to do this and that. All right, done. Let's just go. Ship it. It's fine. Oh, what did I fuck up? What did I leave the key? I don't know. What is that? 1,000 hair whip. Oh, the splash damage is brutal. And yeah, see, it's only hitting one thing here. Spilled over to that, but then that did get healed by some things. All right. What I like about this, so Super Autopets is fun, and there's a lot of really interesting combos that you can build around it. This has so many more exponential amounts of combos that can be built. This is a really good game. It desperately needs an undo button. It's basically, yeah, I still say it's unforgivable that it doesn't have an undo button. I guess upgrading an item would lock, maybe they've like, there's too many things that would lock an undo. Upgrading an item would lock the undo because you get a free item after. It's random, so you can't undo past that. And rerolling the shop has to block the undos as well. But I think those are the only two things. I'm really mostly just worried about a misclick when buying tiles. Oh, one? You don't have to respawn on you? Wow, I'm shocked. Level up the key. What does that do? Unlocks 2 cells. I don't know how much that's worth it, although it does give us a random item. There's our shiv anyway. I don't have my thing. What is this? Penny Pincher. Battlestar gives taunt to adjacent tiles with damaged effects. I don't think we have... Oh, we've got this, but it's already got taunt. All right. Tier 3 shiv. There you go. 12 attack, 12 health, revive. Yeah, okay. Leveling up the item is actually huge. Purse of the Poor. Every 2 coins donated give adjacent tiles plus 2 health and adjacent attack tiles plus 2 power. Giving some health to the bloodthirsty bat would be wonderful. All tiles get the plus 2 health. Stonk. Sell value increases by 1 every battle while placed on the board. Aha! There's not a lot of battles. I might just sell that one. I think I want to roll and potentially sell a bunch if I hit a weapon. The key upgrade makes it unlock 2 tiles, which I don't think we desperately need. What is this thing? Ambush Onager. Or Onager. I never know how to say it. I would say Onager, I think. Jason tactile attacks gain +1 charge. Charge deals 5 explosive damage to all... Or just 5 free damage, I think, to all opponent attack tiles. This would be great if I had multiple... If I could get it next to a bunch of shit. That is actually kind of crazy. Whenever an itch... So we need 4 attacks to trigger it. I need a fair amount of money, although we could probably manage it. Like if I say, you know what, I'm not going to worry about... Okay, it only starts at 1, which is annoying. And if I say, oh, it's too late for the bow, but I'm not entirely sure that that's true. I could do a leveled up Purse of the Poor. That seems like a good idea. I think the Purse of the Poor is worth playing with, actually. So we're going to do that. And we're getting ourselves our Haunted Harpoon, which does have ammo, admittedly, but... Well, I'd have to sell something. Could unlock this tile. Put a vertical weapon here, and then put the purse there. Like... This is only adjacent to one thing right now anyway. If I sell something, move my Twin Hunger here, I think that would make the Twin Hunter go first. Which, admittedly, it does hit harder than the Bloodthirsty Bat. It is level 3, which is part of the deal here. Honestly, it's kind of crazy that it's level 3 and it still doesn't hit that hard. But I guess it's because the taunt is valued so much. I can move this and put the purse. Yeah, the projector's offline now, yeah. We'll have to get it back up for sure. I mean, just do this and it would be online, but then we wouldn't have the taunt. But I'm wondering, like, if I do this... Okay, I'm going to sell the harpoon gun. Buy that, do this. Put the key there. You're not online right now. But I can put a dummy item over here that doesn't matter. You would attack first, but again, I might be okay with that. Except that you don't get the poison benefit. Not poison, the coin mark quiver. I do have 2 more money. I could buy 2 things and then just move this quiver over here. Let the twin hunker target first. I might be fine with that. Put the heal pot here. It does have... I don't know that these have enough hit points to make it worth putting the healing draft. I think the healing draft is still better next to these guys. There. You'll go first. You'll trigger that. Fine. Good enough. Let's go. You go second. You have a lot of taunt shit. I love the cloak's damage boost, but it is squishy as fuck. Well, unfortunately that got 1 shot, so it didn't get the heal advantage. And we lost a weapon, which is pretty bad. Oh, that was a fair amount of overflow to this guy. He's got... Oh my god, he's got so much attack on his main character. I mean, we do have 28 attack on ours, I guess, is a thing. Okay, you died, which will share the taunt to something. Ooh, the splash damage sucks. Yeah, the 32 damage just went to this, which is fine. You respawned at least, which is good. Ooh, that hurt, but we got the heal off. Oh, then the shiv got hit again. And that thing is going to explode. Oh, and you hit my hero again. Okay. Blocking the honor... Man, it may have been worth it. I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to reroll this one. What is this? Hobbenrud. Damage. Give the hero tile +5 health. Destroyed. Deal 2 damage to all opponent tiles. I love it. Oh, what we should do is taunt this thing up. Right? Like... Get another cloak in case we can get this to level 3. Although I think it's too weak. But like... Now, if this dies, it might give the taunt to that. Can we guarantee a taunt? I don't have anything that like forcibly gives anything a taunt. Finally got to level up on our freaking bloodthirsty bat. Not that it matters, but we could reserve it. Yeah, I think... So a lot of people are saying... Yeah, we could... At this point, we may as well sell the bow. Although I don't think it's really... it would give us enough. No, it would give us enough to buy this, but not to merge. So I might still buy it, just because it'll have another slot here to be rolled. I could sell another random item. Like, maybe I'm like, you know what? I don't need the key anymore. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say I don't need the key anymore, so that way I have enough money to merge the bat. And get... Peacewood Dove. When the hero tile is damaged, gives tiles adjacent to the Peacewood Dove +5 health. Well, that's not going to buff anything that's got a taunt. Maybe I'll do this, actually. Like, I mean, maybe it'll get damaged by something random, and then it'll heal here, or give some extra health to the shiv, or something. I mean, most of this is already going to be dead. Adjacent... You know what? Maybe I should do a swap here. Because then, if the Twin Hunger dies, then the only thing it can give taunt to is Hobbenrud. Which seems like a good idea. Quiver's upside down again. Well, now there's no right side up on it. Ring is bad now. Swap with the purse. Is it? This ring? Or, no, that's the only ring, right? Yeah, would it be better to do this? Because it's going to boost two things. This is still only going to boost this, but might be okay. And hopefully we get more donations. Yeah, the ring just being one attack, you're right. This starts off as 0 attacks, but might turn out more. We might power Robin Hood a bunch. There's a lot of RNG on this. Yeah, so I'm wondering if the people like Robin Hood, I'm wondering if it's based on hopefully getting more donation synergy going. Which might be bad luck. It also means maybe we could have rolled more for it or something. Like, I'm wondering if, like, one of the things... First of all, I'm assuming that at this point, since we're quite deep into it, at this point, the people we're encountering are probably people who, like, built better decks because they, A, know better how to play the game, or B, just, you know, happen to be able to stack more of their weapons that, you know, have higher ranks. I mean, we've got a few with this. But yeah, the Twin Hunger is really not that impressive. The taunt thing is cool, but it's not a very strong item. It's a tier E item for, I think, a reason. I need to know, what I need to know, like when I play things like Dota Underlords, for example, you need to know the distribution of tiers and how it's linked to maybe what round you're on or something like that. Like, when should you start maybe re-rolling aggressively to try and find duplicates? Okay, our poison went off. That's good. More money, more power. Okay. Kill that taunt thing. We still have the Greenwood Cloak is still alive. Oh shit, this thing's hitting for in 34 now. Okay. Okay. Sure. Echo Recovery. Okay, we get a hit point back. Unlock all grid cells. There's not that many left. We get another Freedom Key. Well, I'm not going to Freedom Key. If I really wanted all the grid cells unlocked, which right now is just $7 more, we could do it with this. We just get a hit point? If the bat actually survives first round of attacks, it does get good, yeah. I think I might just take a hit point right now. And okay. There we go. And then we're gonna level up the War God's Blessing. We did get our we don't do ammo things. Yeah, when adjacent tile attacks, gives adjacent attack tiles. I mean, I assume this is giving attack bonus to tiles adjacent to War God's Blessing, not to the thing that attacked. Although I guess either way is fine. But this would be better because it would buff the bat, which does seem good. I do like the Toxic Tailcoat, but I'm not sure that we're set up for it. I guess I will buy the Greenwood Cloak. Sundial. Battle start, give invincible to the adjacent tile the sundial points to. I think it's pointing up. Every 4 turns, rotate 90 degrees clockwise and give invincible to the adjacent tile it points towards. I mean, assuming it survives that long. That's interesting. One tile receives damage that would destroy it, survive 1 hit point. I'm wondering if it's worth... This is an A-class accessory, and I can see why. Do we buy this and have it point towards the Bloodthirsty Bat? Like, let's move the Ring of Power and put the sundial here to make sure the bat survives at least 1 hit. Yeah, there you go. It's starting with Invincible. And it's going to rotate 90 degrees clockwise. So it might point to the ring, which doesn't matter. I could... Hang on. Because I could put it here. I could make the... I can make the cloak invincible. And then... Like, if I did something... If I did something like this... I mean, I guess I could do this. Make the Bloodthirsty Bat invincible. 4 turns later, maybe make the cloak invincible, but it probably won't come up. If I did this, start the cloak invincible, it's got invincible, it's got taunt, so it survived 1 hit. It would still be damaged, so it would still get off its boost. And then in 4 turns, it would point towards the hero. Probably want that. This is... I think I prefer this. In which case, the sundial's rotation kind of gets wasted, but I don't know that I care. I think all I care about is the bloodthirsty bat surviving. Let's put the shiv here, because that's something else that can trigger the War God's Blessing. And if let's say I sell this, I could put the ring here to give the bat one extra attack. Yeah. I don't think I can put every weapon next to War God's Blessing. Well, that's not... I could. I could put the Twin Hunger here, I could put the Shiv here, and everything would be next to that. I think this is still a raw improvement. Let me sell this, buy that, put the ring here. So these things will keep buffing these two things. This will also buff that. The Twin Hunger doesn't get buffed. Which is a little annoying because if... I did this, and I think the Twin Hunger would go first, which would also cause the War God's Blessing to trigger instantly. I could buy this. I could have the sundial pointing south to still protect the bat. Or no, because I want to put... How many more moves do I want to do? Is this better? This will keep buffing the bat and the shiv. All weapons firing will target War God's Blessing. I could buy this tile and put the bat here, so the bat would still go first. Protect this. Protecting this isn't necessarily the biggest value. Curse of the Poor is only buffing the Shiv. Hang on, put that there. There we go. So it buffs those two. When this dies, either Purse of the Poor or War God's Blessing will get taunt. But this will make the bat invulnerable, and then will make Robin Hood invulnerable. Now, optimal sundial position, cloak, then bat. Interesting. Oh, there's no comment. Sorry. Okay. Fungus gas vial better than plus. Wait, what's my fungal gas vial? Oh yeah, Fury. Better than this. Better than the ring. Adjacent tile is destroyed. Gives adjacent attack tiles. Yeah, well, no, in that. Oh, I guess it would give the Shiv. Hold on. What if I move? Well, first of all, then I also want to move this. So this way, the cloak is going to be buffing the Shiv and the hero. And I guess I could move the vial down here, because when the cloak gets destroyed, the vial will buff the hero. And while the cloak is taking damage, it's going to buff these two things. And then the ring isn't buffing anything, which might be fine. Because I don't know how much the ring matters. I got 2 more money. Hold on. I could put the ring here just to give my hero +1. I could buy these 2, move the draft down here, so it still heals my hero. Yeah, the cloak's still not going to survive more than 1 hit. Robin Hood needs to be close to swords. Why? When adjacent tile is destroyed, gain 1 coin. To get taunt. Hero can't be taunted. First of all, I wouldn't want to taunt my hero. I don't want him to get hit. And he can't be taunted because he's not an accessory. I think we do this because the heal wasn't doing anything where it is. If I do this, at least we still get an extra +1, which may not be the most important. Oh, this one. Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. I forgot about that. Here, put the ring here just to activate this. Fury Gas. See, now I'm tryharding. What am I doing here? Okay. Theoretically, the Shiv and the sword doesn't have to be next to each other, but I'm not... But I want everything adjacent to this. I want this adjacent to 2 of my better weapons. I want that adjacent there. This just has to be adjacent to a weapon somewhere, but we sort of run out of places. I'm not sure we can get the vial to actually do anything right now. Hodden Rude is very big. Yeah, the vial's good, but I don't think we can get it positioned to help us right now. These might be good sell targets later, but I don't think there's any reason to do it right now. Yeah, just probably leave it here. Move everything 1 to the right. Oh, that's a good point. Because then I can put things next to the bat. Every time I see the bat, I think of, like, Batman stuff. I don't think that goes anywhere. Okay, this is active. Theoretically, it doesn't matter, but it might give some extra hit points over here. I'm not sure that's improved us. The ammo dispenser was just there to give this boost. It doesn't actually care where it is. It'll get sold. But I don't think selling it right now matters. This isn't off. It's next to 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Now it's off. Now it's on. Yeah, green light. I think this is basically what we had before, but the coin mark quiver is now operating on the bat. What if I move the bat down 1? I like the purse being next to these 2, though. And everything being next to this. No, I think I'll stay with that. Put that there. I think this will be good enough. This next to the bat doesn't really matter, because it only goes off when an adjacent tile to this is destroyed, which is unlikely to happen. If I do this, though, because in theory this might get destroyed and it might give some power there. And this tile's adjacent to them. Really doesn't matter too much, but maybe we do there. Maybe the hero tile takes some damage and it'll put some extra hit points on the bat. Badge at bottom is not next to weapon. But it's an attack tile. It's not a weapon tile. And I think our hero is supposed to count for that. Yeah, there you go. It pulses green. So it doesn't pulse here. It does pulse green here. Yeah. It doesn't have to be next to a weapon. It just has to be next to an attack tile, which our hero is. So this is going to start with taunt. It's got spillover, which might kill that. It doesn't matter. Mostly it'll probably just target this. I mean, ideally, you know, do I want to swap like this? If I think that the Greenwood Cloak probably can't survive damage from the healing draft anyway. Oh, but then it's not next to an attack tile. Because it would be nice if a little bit of spillover hit the cloak, but that's not going to happen. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's just go. Probably it's fine. Or there's no solution. Okay, he's going to go first. That's a big-ass sword. Kills that in one shot, kind of as expected. Boom. Did it infect you with a coin? It did infect you with a coin thing. Oh yeah, there, I see it now. Hit that taunt thing. It overflows a little to the hero. Kill one of our random taunt things, which just give you a little strength to the Shiv. The Shiv dies, but it's going to come back to life. Oh, that's good. We actually got a double hit on the bat. It doesn't happen very often. And it's surviving a long time. But we are getting a lot of damage on Robin Hood. Oh, shit. That worked out beautifully. The Shiv finished off the taunt thing, and then Robin Hood just one-shotted. Folks, I think we might be doing it. You're right. Things are hitting a lot harder this level. Maybe it's silly to put it next to Robin Hood. But it does seem to take them a while to do it. The Sentinel gets hit pretty early, and things aren't necessarily powered up immediately. Oh, sure, now it gives us a second bow. We got literally nothing that can be upgraded here. I think we're just going to go for a roll immediately. Hope we get some dupes. Well, we're going to take another bat. And I'm going to drink. When adjacent charge tile is damaged, give it some health and full damage. This does have that, but it's unlikely to survive a hit. I think I'm just going to keep rolling. Okay, let's lock this. And our Shiv's level 3. Oh, and then the roll gets more expensive. I'll just lock that, have the bat. Okay, let's go. No changes. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. This is a game that can keep iterating on forever because they can keep adding new heroes and like or even just adding 1 or 2 extra items to the item pool will like keep shifting the meta dramatically. You know, you can just keep doing that. And then explodes, gives some damage, we get the money, you blow that up. So there is gonna be some overflow, but it's not gonna be enough to kill our hero, and then he does have to heal. Oh, it actually overflowed to the healing potion, which is fine. Does it overflow to something random? Yeah, random adjacent tile. So actually, if we put more stuff next to this badge, it would be even less likely to hit the hero in the first place. Okay, yeah, you get poisoned. Good. Get that, which is triggering more coinage, which is triggering more buffs. Okay. Okay. Now we're poisoned. Okay, killing just another taunt thing that's there for the taunt. Hits the Shiv, but it should respawn, because I don't think it has yet. And then the bat hits the hero, nearly kills us. It's that. Oh, it taunted the purse, which is annoying. I'd want this to be taunted, but oh, I don't think we've got this one, but I think we'll do a reroll if we lose this one. Oh, was the bat? Did you have immortality there? Yeah, we just got hit. I'm gonna try a reroll on this. It is to the cloaks. They're not max. They're both level 2. He could have merged them. He didn't. Let's rematch. I may be wrong. Maybe we didn't have bad luck on this at all. We're still going second. I like that you hit a couple of things. Oh, we might have gotten the coin from that immediately, actually. I'm not sure. We might have... Actually, that might trigger on the hit itself. It might put the coin thing down first, so we get the coin immediately, which I don't know if I realized. This time, this overflowed to the hero, who then got healed. I don't like, you know, a good thing the bat has invulnerability there, because that would have killed it. Yeah, this is versus players, and we are on ranked. My first game ever. Went straight into rank mode. It's fine. I think we only need 2 more wins. I'm not sure. Or we're at 9. We just need 1 more win. If we win this, do we just win? We'd be at 10, or do we have to win the 10th? We start at 0, so I just need 1 win. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I'm happy we took the reroll, and we still have some lives. We still have 4 more lives left. Oh, I think that was the invulnerability that just kicked in there. And there? But we haven't killed enough of their stuff here. Okay, that's his last taunt object. Theoretically, we might get lucky. Oh, he had, I think, was it dodge? I think there was another symbol there, the blue stuff. Ah, he hit me directly. Dang it. Okay, well, we don't have another reroll, but we got lots of lives. Oh, he did have just shield. Okay. So shield. Is shield like invulnerability? No, shield might just block the hit. Invulnerability leaves us at 1. Let me get the keys. Everhorn. When it uses its charge effect, give us +1. Oh, that's actually really good. We should put that next to the bat, because the P stuff doesn't have to be there. Right, I'm reading this right. When the adjacent charge tile uses a charge effect, give it +1 charge. So theoretically, I mean, it's still going to have to get its charge the first time, but then after that, it should have its charge attack every single time, right? Spotlight Buddy. When the first adjacent tile attacks, remove taunt from the hit target. I want to move things. Yeah, you might... Taunt could go to any of these places. It's only got 2 uses, sure, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Stripping taunt is good. That's something else like this could land on, which may or may not be ideal. I don't know. We could do this, because then at least the Shiv would keep stripping taunts. Yeah, the arrows, when an adjacent attack tile destroys a tile, spend 1 ammo to gain money. It is really nice. We could just blind buy it. I don't know where we'd fit it in right now. Or I could reroll and hope to lock something. Because it generates, it just gives us a little bit more money, which does buff like all kinds of things. I think I'm just going to reroll. Looks like the first 2 rerolls cost 1. There it is. Lock you. I'm going to lock the cornucopias over here, the Everhorns as well. Destroyed. Apply poison to all opponents' attack tiles. That'd actually be a good one put here in case the taunt lands on it. We could level up the Ring of Power. I mean, one thing is if we level it up, it also gives us like a free item, but we might just be working towards selling this off. I don't think I'm going to lock it. Snecko Eye. Snecko Eye? From, I keep going to say across the obelisk. From Slay the Spire. Apply Confusion 6 to all weapons on your board. Confusion. Only attack tiles can be confused. While confused, they attack random tiles, but never other attack tiles except themselves. Number shows how many turn... What? Shop start. If this tile is on your board, receive 1 copy card. Oh, and let's say Flame Slade Spire at the bottom. Finally got there. So if we put this in our board, at the start of every round, we get a copy token, which would allow us to keep duplicating stuff. Oh, confused. They attack random tiles, but never other attack tiles except themselves. So presumably they can attack any, like, say, accessory on the other side, or also on our side? Sell this. It's sell for 2. We could sell this, and we get enough money to buy the ring. I'd have to move some things around to make sure this is still adjacent to 3 things. Might not be. I mean, it's only gonna, I'm assuming, goes up to +2. Yeah, so it's only generates 1 extra punch over here. I don't think it's worth buying this ring and trying to level it up. I think we'll just assume we're going to be selling this ring pretty soon. Early game item, yeah. You get this, you maybe accept the fact you'll take a few extra hits, and then you can get some extra duplicates. It sounds brilliant. Looks like our side, an earlier opponent had that one that was hitting their own stuff. Oh. What the hell is that? Nullifying plate. Charged. When damage, gain a shield. Damn. Nice to hit this thing a little harder and kill it before it could go. I mean, really, I'd almost want this. I'd want it to go earlier so that it strips a taunt. Oh, did I get? Only. It's suspended. First turn of battle, only first attack tile can attack. Second turn, the first 2 tiles. Wait, is it always like that? It goes first, then the first 2, then the first 3, then the first 4? Have I been missing that? Presumably. Or someone's got an item. Is it always like that? Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. Oh shit, okay, that would have affected my strategy if I'd noticed that. I only get one thing with this. You know what? I was misinterpreting this Bloodthirsty Bat. It's even better than I thought. I thought it was just +5 strength on the turn where it's charged. But no, it gains +5 strength for the rest of the combat every time. Okay, that dies. It taunted the gas vial, which is fine, because it protects something potentially more important. Lose the shiv, and I think it's actually dead now. Oh, no, it's not actually dead yet. Okay. That sucks. He's not hitting for very hard. We're hitting hard, but we're still hitting some weak little taunt shit. The taunt got stripped off of that, though, which is interesting. 25. 4. Don't kill me, bro. No! Fuck. Oh, no, I was invulnerable. Hit him, hit him. Oh! You could have killed it. You could have won. You could have done it. Fuck. This is a win. Punisher says this is a win. It was so close. There was some bad RNG. This, I wish I had a reroll on this one. This is not a win. Wish I had a reroll on that one. Bell of the free reroll. Ooh. Dragon Bell Shop reroll only rarity A. Can be merged with any tile besides the hero tile. Oh, there's our Joker. Okay. I don't need it for the bat. That's already level 3. I don't know that a random merge is going to do anything. Do I want to do the reroll to only A's? The game does have a lot of RNG, but that's fine, you know. The 3 rerolls are tempting if we were specifically looking, like if I was really hoping to just max out the War God's Blessing or the Purse of the Poor, the more rerolls might be useful for that. And yeah, we'll probably buy the Sundial. And this is a I think, I don't know, it's not clear to me. I don't know if I can merge this with a level 2. I suspect you merge this with a level 1 and make it level 2. Let's see what happens. I don't know. What does the merge Sundial do? Oh, it rotates a little faster. which might still be great. Can I merge you with War God's Blessing? Nope, not enough coins. Wait, you're telling me I can, though. I need 2 money. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to sell Swift Edge, probably. Sure. Oh, shit, it does work. It is an immediate +1 level up. Annoyingly, then I got another freaking Bloodthirsty Bat. Wait, hold on. Did I randomly get a War God's Blessing? Or no, did I have... Yeah, but it wouldn't have mattered because I wouldn't have been able to finish it regardless. But it's a little annoying. Demolition Cannon, destroy... Okay, we're not going to build towards that. I can sell the bat now. I don't need it, right? This is level 3, level 3. And then this is level 3, so I also don't need the War God's Blessing. On the other hand, what if I just put another War God's Blessing on my board? Move it. I could move the purse here. It'll only be buffing Robin Hood, but it will give Robin Hood health. And if I do this, these two will keep powering each other even more. This is still going to buff all these 3. This is only going to buff these 2. What happens if I do this one? 2 charges. Can you overcharge an item? Does it only consume 1 level of charge? I'm assuming it's not going to be helpful. I should have checked that before locking these. Does it give more uses? I suppose that's a fair question. No, it doesn't give more uses. So this would be better for something that needs more than 1 charge, but we don't have that. I might just re-roll here. No thumbnail for the stream. I put a thumbnail. I know I put a thumbnail. Yes, thumbnail. TURNBOUND. It's not displaying that, it's just YouTube being YouTube. Yeah, I suspect it's not useful. I think I'm just going to unlock and I'm going to re-roll here. And we'll probably end up selling this ring. Right, so that's already capped to level 3. Unblade, Merry Loot. Aura gives adjacent tiles +3 health. When a tile on your board is destroyed, give... Oh! When any tile on your board is destroyed, give adjacent tile +2 health. I mean, okay, we definitely don't need this ammo dispenser. It would be interesting to give this more health. I don't know if it's going to be enough to survive it. Okay, I'm going to get the loot regardless. I'm wondering... This way, the bat, which is going to attack first, will strip a taunt off its target, which seems super valuable. I can do this, which puts coins there, or I can do this, and then... I don't know where I put this extra war god. Do I just get rid of Hodenrud? Like, you know what? He's not really getting taunt that often. There. This gets destroyed early. It'll give the +2 over here. Why are you going green? You're not adjacent to 3 things. This is glowing green as if it's getting a buff. Maybe it's glowing green because it's getting the aura. Yeah, okay. Second War God on Shiv, as opposed to Twin Hunger. Maybe. Part of me is wondering, should Twin Hunger not be adjacent to this War God? Because what if it gives... The advantage here is, honestly, this provides an extra taunt target, so it doesn't land on our good War Gods. Oh, right. There's nothing really useful going on here. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I put this. Because we're not... Well, it would be nice over here, actually, if I do this. Because this is whenever the hero tile is damaged. Maybe it could drop some health on there. Do I want to buff this up? I mean, the thing is, the hero tile is so unlikely to get damaged because of all the taunt. It doesn't get hit until usually right at the end. When adjacent attack tile is damaged, give it plus 50% damage. Wow. Wow. I like the spotlight, buddy. Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing it. I'm just going to reroll again. Give me the discounted bat. What a troll. Do I want to get rid of the... No. Spillover can... Right, the spiller for this could damage the hero, which could trigger this. I mean, it's probably a sell candidate. Let me reroll one more time here. Oh, let's increase the loot. Okay. Snake oil. When adjacent tile attacks, applies 3 poison. I could get rid of the Fury gas vial. And throw some poison on the Shiv. It's only got 1 charge. Never mind. Another fucking bat. Invincible, Thorns, damaged. Apply -5 power to the attacking attack tile. If there's room to grow, the bramble line will grow 1 cell taller after each battle. Maximum of 4 times. This is a thing we want to give taunt to. I think I'm just going to go into the battle. I think we'll probably just end up selling these, but I guess we'll hold on to them for now, since the reroll is getting more expensive. Is it 8 wins, 2 lives? Does that mean he's weaker? Trico. I think we fought Trico already. Probably another version of Trico, right? We got a bonus kill on the Ruse Charm. Which doesn't actually matter. It's a battle start effect. Say, well, we just remove taunt. Yeah, but that thing died anyway. Actually, there's no more taunt left. Oh no, there's a couple of taunt objects back here. Oh, and you still had taunt. I thought I saw it clear away. Or maybe you respawned with taunt? Because it's possible. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You splash damage to the hero too, but it's not the end of the world. I guess this is only giving bonus damage to the hero, but it's still a taunt. Maybe the Greenwood Cloak's not worth it for the amount of space it occupies anymore. This is feeling pretty good. There's no more taunt. We killed another one of his weapons. He's got a lot of hit points, but that's one hit from our own hero. Like that. Yeah, no, that was feeling really good very early on. I kind of feel like we win that fight all day. Do I have to win one more? No. Build autosaved in duels, so I can share that code. So if someone wanted to go and duel this build of mine, you could do that. I mean, you'd know what I have, so you could sort of counter it and things. Look at that. First game we win. Probably wouldn't have done it without you, but, you know. All right. Okay. I still really wish there was an undo for accidentally buying stuff. But other than that, it's a great game. Yes, there's a lot of RNG, but I'm fine with that. Like when you play stuff like the Super Auto Pets and a few other things. I mean, again, Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but I feel like there's one more, and I'm just not clicking in there. Yeah, 100% win rate. I'm gonna retire now. The nature of the games, because they're short, like it was a little longer here because, you know, we're learning the mechanics and doing a lot of talking and thinking. You can easily rip through one of these games in less than an hour, possibly like half an hour once you've got the item set kind of memorized and you sort of know what the builds are going to do. High RNG is good for encouraging replayability. You don't want maximum bullshit, but you need like 50% bullshit is kind of where you're at. So the Spire has RNG, sure, all those things have that. The de-taunting was pretty good. And I'm betting what you could do is you could sort of like, yeah, I don't know. You know what this needs? Well, first of all, oh, it does have an item catalog. Like, first of all, it needs this, how to play, to work. The problem is just the base, everything where it's, when you open this up, it's got some info on here. This info doesn't get cleared. It's this run page. Oh, there, look, hold on. When it comes up, it's got the run page, and it doesn't realize that it's there. But if you go to the run page and then click off, we fixed it. There you go. We're the best beta testers. Now I can actually read the instructions. So now I would know how to play the game. Oh, wow. That'll make the game so much easier. And then, oh yeah, and then like we'd be unlocking, I don't even know, did I get more unlocks in Robin Hood? Yeah, so now I got a second ability with the loot sack. And then I'd also want to try Alice out. The White Rabbit. Don't mind if I do. When consumables have triggered 5 times, she applies sleep. Oh, so she's like very into all the consumables. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we unlock more stuff. Yet it looks like there was an individual rank with different characters as well. But yeah, I was gonna say, what I need is an item browser. Turns out there is one. So I could look at all of Robin Hood's stuff ahead of time. And obviously, it's a big enough pool that you're not necessarily going to see anything. There's some things in here that we didn't see. These are probably, that's a unique, the bone bugle. Okay, maybe it's a bugle. Tights, I love that. But you could sort of maybe plan how you'd go. Now, whether or not you get there or not, you know, but you might have more direction. Yeah, being able to read the rules might help. We're going to wrap it up here. I think Kiss for Luck probably started about half an hour ago, so let's see what's going on over there. She's playing Palia. I still haven't played Palia, and I really probably should give it a go. Anyway, give her some love. We'll be back on Wednesday for probably another game in my try this pile. I'd say this worked out really well today. I was also thinking it might have been a Golden Pantaloons reference, Parduk, 100%. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. I think there was a Terra Invicta and a Last Starship and a RimWorld today. Maybe the RimWorld hasn't gone live yet. I'll check on that. Lots of videos available on the YouTube today. Tomorrow, there may or may not be Terra Invicta / Last Starship. I don't have any more recordings in the bank for either of those. I'm going to be recording one, possibly both tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. So there might be a gap between one versus the other. We'll see. Anyway, see you on Wednesday for the next live stream. I don't know what I'm going to play yet. Bye-bye.